All right, gentlemen, I have the Mudmaster GWG B1000 in here, along with Tim Johnson from the Real Ideal Gear YouTube channel. He's visiting the Kincaid compound in Texas.
In the flesh.
And we're going to get his first impression of the Mudmaster and compare it to the GGB 100X. All right, Tim.
All right. Here we go. This almost feels like the Oscar the Grouch.
Yeah.
Opening the can, but I know there's something better in here. All right, let's take a look. Ooh la la. All right. I like it. It has, yeah, the size of this is much better.
Right, yeah.
It's definitely much better.
Less of a meatball.
Well, yeah, and it just seems a little more compact.
Right. Yeah, you'd have to get your measurements for the Tim Johnson chunkiness factor.
The chunkiness factor, yeah.
You can see how they've kind of splayed out the dimensions of the Mudmaster GWG B1000. Kind of hugs the wrist a little bit better.
Yeah, I'm going to take this off and look at them both at the same time here.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Is the dial's a little smaller, right?
Yeah, that's the thing. It's the dial of the GWG B1000 is actually smaller than the other Mudmasters.
But it's very legible.
Right, and so they achieve a lot of this by the hour hand has a cathedral style, and then the minute hand's a sword style.
Yeah.
So there's a contrast in the shape.
Yeah.
And then on my particular GWG B1000, there's like an outline in white.
Yeah.
And then there's like a faux patina color of the hands.
Right.
You know?
I like that. And the buttons are nice and big. I like that as well.
Right.
It has some heft to it. Like it's not a lightweight, like the GGB 100 feels a little lighter, but I actually have always liked heavier watches because they're more substantial.
Yeah.
But it's not too heavy.
Right. So the Mudmaster GWG B1000 has a lot more metal components. That the whole, front of the watch, the dogs, the bezel, the button shrouds, the buttons, we're talking metal.
Yeah.
And so that adds mass in weight to the watch.
All right, here we go. Let's do it. All right, enough looking.
All right. Now, before you try it, it's too late now.
Uh-oh.
It's an $800 watch. Once you wear it, you're going to want it. I forgot to tell you, but it's too late. You put it on.
So now I'm going to want it?
Yep.
How soon am I going to want it?
Well, you better get $890 together now, or however much it costs, because you're locked in now. You put it on.
All right. Oh, that does feel nice.
Yeah.
I'm going to try the other one real quick. First impression. I
Yeah.
think it actually fits a little bit better because it's a smaller case.
Yeah.
So it hugs the wrist a little bit better.
Right.
I don't have the big wrist like you got.
Yeah, so I mean,
Yeah, it does. It actually feels, it's got a more snug feel to it.
Yeah. Yeah. The GWG B1000 will fit a medium-sized, smaller wrist better than a lot of the other larger G-Shocks.
So what do you think? You got the bigger wrist here. Do you like the 100 or the 1000?
I like the 1000 because the 1000, the band is actually longer. On the GGB 100XM, that turtle belly,
Yeah.
like really takes up a lot of the length of the band. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
All right.
And the wings and everything. It makes the band effectively shorter.
I like it. I like it a lot. And now,
Yep, I knew you would.
yeah, here we go. I'm going to have to get this watch soon. The 9 and the 3 are on the 100.
Yeah.
And you got dials here on here, but I don't miss them. Because I'm always all about like legibility because you anti-digi, so you want to make sure the analog is legible. And I've had people say, well, you always know which way is up. Yeah, but if I don't have my wrist canted the right way and it's in the middle of the dark,
Yeah.
like you can be off by one indice and think it's,
Right.
midnight and it's only 11 o'clock. Well, midnight. The hands are lined up with each other, but you get the idea. Like it.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow, the digital display. That's brighter. That one's brighter, don't you think?
Oh, yeah, the digital?
Yeah, the digital. So now I'm going the digital route. Let's see what the...
Yeah, okay, so the sub-dial. Yeah, you know, I hadn't thought to compare them, but somehow
This is brighter, the 1000.
Yeah, it might
The
be...
contrast is higher.
This is like yellowed and this is blue.
True.
So the GGB 100...
Yeah, so your contrast is going to be higher because the color itself is more contrasty.
Yeah, yeah, the blue...
What's your 100 look like? Is it amberized?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same. Okay.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
yeah, I hadn't thought about that, but you're right. It does. Like at a quick glance, you can kind of make out more of the GWG B1000. I mean, it's not like a huge difference, but the funny thing is that the GGB 100 has it looks like it's larger, the LCD subdial.
Yeah. But the numbers themselves aren't necessarily that much bigger. Right?
We'd have to get out like
Get your calipers out.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a significant difference in height, but you're right. The window here is bigger on the 100 than it is on the 1000.
Yeah.
But as far as what's in there, I don't see it as being significantly different. Man, I like this.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like I just want to caution everybody watching, before you even go to try on the Mudmaster GWGB 1000,
wow,
you gotta make sure you have, you know, at least $800 saved up, because you're gonna want it, you know, and it just has a lot of fine components. I mean, what do you think about the overall build of that GWGB
there is
1000?
a feel. You're right. The build on this, there's a feel about it that just feels like you said this before. I think it was a live stream. You said it's going to feel premium.
Yeah, premium. Yeah,
it is.
Yeah,
it feels premium. I know what you mean by that. Like there's, and this is the one complaint I had on this watch on the 100 was the height. Like the actual height. I know
it's a meatball.
The chunkiness factor it's not bad, but the height, you still have to deal with the height.
Yeah.
And when you look at the body of it, it's pretty square. Mm-hmm. And then when you look at the body of the 1000, it's angled. So like a cuff is less likely to catch because it's not as squared off. Like the AE 1500, very square side.
Yeah, the King. We can get that out of the G-Shock toolbox.
Yeah.
It's like the ultimate example of a hockey puck with straps. And
Where'd it go?
Like this one, forget about getting the King under the sleeve.
Yeah.
And compare the height of...
You see how squared off the side is right here?
Yeah. It's a hockey puck.
Right. And then you get a little more angle on the 1000.
Yeah. Right.
So the sleeve tends to, even though it might be taller because it angles up, it's still going to have that overall height it's there, it's real. Yeah. But it's not as abrupt. And I noticed that on a video I had when I was reviewing the AE 1500, and I was out chainsawing. My sleeve of my long sleeve shirt hit the watch and it didn't go over it.
Yeah.
But with other watches where it's got a chamfer to it, the sleeve would end up getting over it, even though it was kind of a tall watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, like these guys right here. Is this your 1500?
Yes, sir.
There's the 1500. That's the one I was wearing in the video. Pretty similar.
Yeah, you know, I hadn't even thought about comparing the height off the wrist, but the Mudmaster GGB 100, or excuse me, the GWG B1000, like look at that height. That's about the same as the AE 1500.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hadn't thought about that. Yeah, and then the GGB 100 XM.
Let's put this guy up here.
We're talking about a meatball here.
It is.
Get your spaghetti.
It is, and the CF on this one is like 2.6, I think, or 2.7.
Yeah.
You know, and the AE 1500 is less than that, or greater than that actually. The higher the number, the better the proportion, I think.
Yeah.
But I got to do this because this is what I've been waiting for.
Oh yeah,
there we go. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the tin full of G-Shocks. This is impressive. Okay, we'll look at that later. We got to stay focused here, folks. Yeah, so I think the legibility is awesome. No issues at all.
Right.
And the light, I'm sure, is just as good. We're out here in the daytime, so.
Yeah, let me get my pointer pen.
All right.
The Right in the Rain. I got the mini bolt action pen. It helps me point, but you can see that, you know, like Tim mentioned, the GGB 100s, they have numbers on the indices.
Yeah.
Right? And then on the 1000, we have 2 subdials.
Yeah.
They're going to take up those numbers. And so, like Tim said, we're not crying about them numbers being gone. We can count indices, but we have added functionality here with these subdials that we're not going to have on the GGB 100. And that is that this 3 o'clock subdial will point back to a spot that you enter in on, a geographical spot. And it can be any spot on Earth that subdial will continuously point to that spot. And then on the left subdial, we have the functionality related to the ABC sensors as far as your altitude or barometric pressure being over under.
Yeah, so differentials.
Yes.
And so when I hit compass, this is compass up here, right?
Yeah.
I hit compass up here. And then the 3 o'clock subdial is your compass. So if I rotate...
Well, no, the second hand is your compass.
Oh, the second hand is your compass on here?
And I believe that might be pointing to a waypoint. That might be pointing to Carlsbad Caverns still.
Okay. Oh, yeah, there we go. And so, same deal. I gotta probably hold these far enough apart where they're not...
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so I mean, in this situation, like the GGB 100, look how big your degrees are. You have the degrees, and here you have the cardinal direction and the degrees.
Get the cardinal, yeah.
You kind of lose sight of the degrees.
Yeah, I think for the accuracy of land nav, you're not really going to need the degrees so much as make sure that compass is pointing the right way, or the needle is pointing the right way.
Yeah.
But yeah, when you start to plot, I guess when you get a map out and you start doing that kind of stuff, it matters. But
this one this one it went back to time.
Yeah.
They
both went back to time. So.
Yeah.
All right. Battery powered, solar powered. It's amazing to me that all of this is solar powered.
Yeah. Yeah. That what they have solar power doing on your GWG B1000, really impressive.
Yeah.
The only thing it lacks is a step counter, which the GGB 100 has. So I mean, if like the step counter is a make or break for you, I mean, the GGB 100 is the way to go.
Right.
But you're going to have to battery change, not so
exactly.
on the Mudmaster.
And this one I think is 3 to 5 years, somewhere in there. Is that right? Or is it 5 years?
I have to look it up.
I want to say it might be 3 to 5 because you got Bluetooth on here.
Yeah.
And Bluetooth almost always lowers it from 5.
Right.
But that's impressive that they got tough solar to run all of this.
Yeah.
About 15, maybe 20 years. Because that's what the tough solar battery is typically rated for.
Okay, yeah.
It's like 15 to 20 years of use before you have to replace it.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so white hands or patinaed hands? Do you like the patinaed look?
Yes, I do. I do like the patinaed look.
It's a little more subtle.
It is, but like with everything being white. I mean, some people like everything being white. I mean, that's what you have on the high legibility watches. Like, you may recognize this one, Tim, the Gravitymaster.
There it is. Hey, buddy.
It's
been a while.
It's like, how in Motorhead, that band, they kept on turning up all the instruments.
Yeah.
And so like all the amps are dialed up to 11. When everything's white, you're
gonna lose it.
Yeah, you can see it, but then you have to differentiate the hands from the indices, right?
Right.
Now, when you have subtle color variations like the patina, you can make that differentiation between the two hands themselves and the indices.
Okay, so here's a thing I've always liked, and that is the second hand having some color.
Mm-hmm.
I've always liked that.
Yeah.
Okay, but I think the proportions of this watch is more. I don't know. This is kind of gargantuan. It's like it's big.
It makes a statement.
It's big. If you want to wear a bigger Casio, this is definitely the one to wear. But this, I could see this being, oh boy. How much?
Well, I bought it for $800. I think the price has gone up.
Dang.
Yeah. Like I call the GGB 100.
Is there a Casio store nearby?
Yeah, the mall.
Is there?
Yeah.
The mall?
we go to the mall. There's a bunch of places that sell G-Shocks, including the Mudmaster. I call the GGB 100 the MogMaster. It mogs other watches. It's just big. It makes a statement, you know, especially when you get the metal bezel.
Okay, yeah.
And
Get that in there.
We'll make another video where we compare the metal bezel to the carbon fiber bezel.
Dude, yeah, we got to do that. Wait, you had another one. Wasn't the Rangeman the Meatball as well?
Yeah, the
How does that compare to this Meatball?
Well, the strap fell off. It's going to be...
Yeah, whatever.
It's not in here.
Oh, it's not in there? Okay.
Yeah, just I have it in the other room because the band fell off. But yeah, it's a Meatball. I mean, it's along the lines of the King, and I'd say that
Where'd the King go? That was just out here.
the GGB 100 is way more manageable than the GPR H1000. You know.
You think so?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Here it is.
The GPR H1000 was.
Man, this is huge.
Yeah.
That is a...
Like people say they want an MIP King. The GPR H1000 is an MIP King.
Okay.
You know, in terms of it being like that same type of size.
Wow. It is just a little bit bigger, I think, than the 100, the King.
Yeah.
Like just mass-wise.
Yeah, you have that brick wall perimeter.
But I gotta say, and I know we're not reviewing the King here, but I want to try it on because if you look underneath, you've got what the comfort wedges or whatever you called it.
Yeah, the wings.
The wings, and you don't necessarily have that on the King.
You got a wide open watch crotch there.
Yeah,
on
this
the
is
King.
serious, like bow-legged. Here we go. Oh yeah, I think that's too big for my wrist. Like this is
Yeah,
a
look down the
Kincaid
barrel.
country. Yeah, see the gap right there?
Yeah.
There's a gap.
Yeah.
But see, that's where the comfort wedge or that would fill that in, and and it wouldn't be. I've got a Casio that I'm gonna try, and actually Denise might try because it's a smaller one. Mm-hmm. But the strap just doesn't wrap around the wrist like it should, so it hits the pressure on the bone.
Yeah.
Rather than distributing it across the whole wrist.
Is that the mystery watch for the live stream?
No, the mystery watch for the live stream. I should pull it out right now.
You said you're gonna.
I know, but I can't hardly wait. But
all right, guys, you got to check in tomorrow morning, Saturday.
Morning. All right, we'll do
the live stream. The Kincaid compound.
You're gonna have to hold me back in
Texas.
Pulling it out.
We might have a cattle stampede in the background. one of the oil wells might start bursting.
There she blows.
Be like a Wally gusher, but we'll keep on live streaming. We'll ignore all the chaos in the background.
Dang, this is good.
Yeah, so
this is good.
I want you to kind of look at the damage that's been done that I have abused my GWG B1000, purposefully smashing it into leaf springs on a big rig truck. I have smashed it into the metal table of the control van at a coil tubing on a well site, and you will notice all of the scratches around the perimeter, but you will not see a single scratch on the glass of this watch because it is sapphire.
I was just gonna say, I'm looking at all this right here, and then I was purposely putting the lamp on there.
Yeah,
and there is nothing there.
It's amazing to me.
Wow, because you're not gentle with these at all, which is good to see.
Yeah,
it's really good to see.
To the chagrin of many commenters on YouTube, I actually use my G-Shocks, and then I go further, I abuse them.
Well, yeah, you got to find out what the limits are.
I pushed it to the limit, all right? I took a knife to the button to make sure it's metal, and I would have burned it with my cigar lighter, but I was out of butane, all right? But the dogs, they take a lot of abuse. My only complaint about the GWG B1000 is that these, what I call them, dogs, hold down the bezel.
Yeah.
It's metal and it has no chamfer at all to the edge.
Oh.
So it will scratch up the paint of a car.
Yeah.
It will
catch on things.
Yeah, it catches on things. You can see there's like a gap too. That you could run dental floss in that gap,
Oh, right under here.
Yeah. So it catches.
You can see it right there. Where's your pen?
It scratches.
He's talking about like right back here. You can see it.
Yeah.
Get my finger out of the way.
It can do some damage.
Right in here.
The Mudmaster can do some damage, and you'll see that it actually damaged my Watch Bopper 5000. You remember that when I was smashing The Lenquin's destroyed. It's over there, the Lenquin, the Watch Bopper 5000. I had to let up after a while, after a few bops on the Mudmaster, because the Mudmaster was damaging the Watch Bopper 5000, you know? So.
Yeah, this guy is toast.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. $12 down the drain on that Lenquin, I tell you what. But $800, you know, that it's the exit watch. A lot of guys think it's the exit watch because when they get it, it's like, all right, this ticks all the boxes. It fills my, you know, your dream of G-Shock ownership. And is it the exit watch for me? The metal dogs really bother me. I got to be honest with you, like you will damage other things wearing the Mudmaster.
Yeah. I like the strap on the 1000.
Yeah.
It's just a little more supple. You know, that's something about the Mudman. Mm-hmm. Wherever, here's the Mudman.
Yeah.
I got to feel yours. Like, mine is still stiff.
Oh, really? Diesel.
You guys soak it in diesel, huh?
Yeah. That one took so many diesel dunks. A lot of
Baptism by diesel.
Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, a lot of diesel for the Mudman, and then
charge it up, brother.
Yeah, I do. Maybe I'll wear
These
it
guys
today.
want to live, man. Don't.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I got to tell you, man, it is a comfortable, and I have a smaller wrist than you, probably by a solid 3/4 of an inch.
Yeah. So what is your wrist size?
I don't know, average. I've never measured it, and here's the deal.
Yeah.
I really don't want to measure it.
No. All right.
I have no idea, but maybe I should. Maybe we should, in one of these episodes, just measure it and see what it is. I bet it's 7.5.
Yeah, it's definitely above average.
I think it might be.
Yeah. Like I would say, I mean, like you're within the bell curve, but definitely on the tail end, you know?
Yeah.
And so like
I think each of these is a 1/4 inch, isn't it? Isn't each one of these?
Something like that.
I think they measure off a 1/4 inch. So you can actually
Yeah.
count it off. But all right, Jim. You got me. Again.
Yeah.
This is why I think I've ended up doing so many Casio videos in the last year or so. Is like there's just some cool stuff that you bring up that I like.
Yeah. So you like this GWG B1000?
More than I should.
Yeah.
Way more than I should. That's
yeah.
a lot. Like it's a problem right now. It's a problem.
Yeah. No, I mean it is surprising. Like when I saw the first pictures of it, I was like, you know, cool, but I mean it costs a lot. But then
Get the hands out of the way. Cool.
But then to like it's one of those things. Once you try it on, wear it, see what it's all about. All the subtle design choices really stand out. Like just look at the wings of the like this is the GGB 100, really thick wings, and they have really nice shape to them. But on the GWGB 1000, they've added like way more of an edge.
Yeah.
You know?
Maybe that's part of the comfort I feel. I feel comfort. It's like a blanket on the wrist. Like you don't feel quote unquote hot spots.
Yeah.
You know, like you wear certain shoes and your feet are feeling more pressure than others.
Right.
Or parts of your feet feel it.
Yeah.
Wow, that's true. I noticed are the holes wider or are they the same? It looks about the same. Like wider between.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, to me, it looks like it.
It looks like it might be a hair wider.
Because you look at the buckle itself on the GWG B1000, it's a squared off buckle with the double tangs. But I
guess they are the same width.
The GGB 100 has like the horseshoe style, like a classic G-Shock.
That's true. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
And look at that. It sits a little bit flatter on the 100.
Right. Yeah. So those of you doing a desk job, you know, you're worried about dinging up your laptop or your desk. We have a metal keeper on the GWG B1000.
Plastic. Good point.
Yeah, plastic on the
100.
GGB 100.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, sorry. That sigh says it all.
Oh yeah.
Tim
It's
knows
a problem.
that it's going to have to get $800 together.
Bigger problem than, but it shall be resolved.
So one of the thing in my experience wearing both of these watches is that like my wrist, like my hand, I'm always hitting the altimeter button. Like right now it's time
Really?
to date, and I'll look down and the button just sticks
You're
out.
actually pressing the button. I just said that about
my hand.
I've never had that happen that I can remember.
Oh really? Yeah.
But maybe I don't have the meaty hands that you have. You know what I mean?
The GGB or the GWGB 1000. I mean, the button shrouds are
I
totally
see.
protect the buttons, and you can still hit them with a glove. So that's the whole design philosophy behind the Mudman,
Yeah.
and the Mudmaster, is that button shroud that still allows the glove when you're wearing gloves. Like I wear impact gloves at work. Can still press the buttons on the Mudman and the Mudmaster. And then so like if we hold these four watches together, we have the Rangeman GW 9400, then the Mudman GW 9500. That type of like difference is a similar difference between the GWG B100 and
Let's do
or the
this.
GGB 100 and the GWG B1000. The
I
same
see.
kind of, it's a
Yeah,
similar
you
kind of
see-
stepping up of quality.
The connect button, or these buttons are further out. These you don't see as much.
Yeah,
Wow.
right. And you have the knurling on the Rangeman, the knurling on the GGB 100.
Yeah.
The button shrouds on the
I see. Yeah, on the Mudmaster or the Mud series.
yeah.
Well, this is a Mud series.
Yeah, I mean it's confusing because like the naming conventions just have not stayed consistent.
Yeah.
Like that we call, there's so many different watches that will take on the name Mudmaster.
Yeah. Or Mud something. I brought my TRT 110,
Yeah.
and it says Mud resistant on the top, but
Okay.
they have a rubber shroud over the button. So it's like an old school, like a rubber shroud. So the button's underneath, and you're pressing through the rubber to depress the button.
Oh yeah. Yeah, like
Yeah, but it's a complete rubber. I've got it out in the car right now, but we can do that later.
okay.
We can't have too much of a variety of topic here.
Yeah,
But yeah, the buttons, I didn't even notice that. They're a little bit more protected, not as easily, but yeah, I suppose. Yeah, those are exposed buttons on there.
yeah. I mean,
I never thought of that. Yeah, but you're right.
if you have a jacket and gloves on, I would say that it would be very likely that you'd inadvertently hit the button of the GGB 100.
Yeah.
Like
Even the Rangeman is not as far out. If you take these two, and the exposure of the button is higher on the 100 than the 9400.
yeah.
I never noticed that. But you can't notice that until you start comparing these.
Right.
Wow. All right.
All right, well, there you go. So Tim's honest reaction to the GWG B1000.
DUN done.
All right,
Let's get her done.
You better
Get her done.
You
Here
guys
we go.
better stay tuned on the Real Ideal
It's gonna
Gear
happen
YouTube
sooner
channel.
than you think. I think this is, Real Ideal. It's coming.
All right, and so
Can we end with the
yeah, get ready to throw.
All right.
We'll get something to throw.
I traveled to Texas so I could do this on his
4 at once.
sheet metal.
And
4 at once.
I have the king. So all right. So remember, gentlemen, Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. No man comes to the Father except through him. I'm Jim Kincaid.
Tim Johnson.
Thanks for watching.